The LeBron confrontation. That was a bit of a thing. When LeBron confronted you, what was that like?
It was very disrespectful. I thought it was really unfair to me because I never did what he implied that I did. And that was my issue. Like, I never watched his son in high school because I got a crib in LA. His son was right up the road. I never went because I knew if I walked into a gym, everybody would ask me to critique his son, and I didn't think that was fair to his son or to their family. When he got hurt in college with the heart ailment, all we did was pray for him on national television. Hope he got better. He goes to the pros as a Laker, opening night, father-son duo with the Griffeys, junior and senior in attendance. I'm standing up courtside and applauding. But from that point forward, because you hadn't played college, we're expecting him to be in the G League and developing. And one night we see him in the G League, and the next night we see him on in the first quarter defending Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm like, what the hell is going on there? You can't do that to that kid. He's not ready for that. So it wasn't about the kid. I was saying, you're a basketball savant. You're a basketball genius, one of the greatest players to have ever played this game. You know what's out there. You know what's waiting for him. You can't put him in that position and then ask us as reporters to ignore what we're seeing. We got to cover it. And if he gets out there and gets abused, which he did that night, I said, you can't put him in that position. And so it was clear that when he rolled up on me, he thought that I went after his son to get at him because I critique him. I would never do that. I would never do that to a kid. I know how I was raised. I wouldn't go after somebody's kid. I would never do something like that. And to paint that narrative just because you don't like the fact that I don't view you as the GOAT really pissed me off. Ooh. And so it happened where it happened, but ultimately, you know, I've answered that question on many occasions. I've moved on. I was pretty pissed about it at the time, but looking at my life and what has happened for me, if I'm being honest, it's the LeBron James and the Michael Jordans and the Kobe Bryants of the world and others that have enabled me to be where I am today. Because me covering them, me covering you, me covering everybody is where I've made my bones. So rather than be hateful, I need to let that go. I'm a grown-ass man and be thankful for the career that I have, what I've been able to achieve, and the role that he has played in helping me achieve it. Because if he didn't give me something to talk about, I wouldn't have had anything to talk about, which means I wouldn't have had the career that I've had. So I'm over all of that. I didn't like that it happened. We haven't spoken. I doubt if we'll ever speak. If he wanted to speak to me, I would, but I'll never try to speak to him unless he asked me to. But I don't hate him. I'm not rooting against him. And I hope that he stays long enough to announce that whatever year it's going to be, whether it's next year or the year after, that it will be his last, so we can spend the year celebrating him for the greatness that he has brought to the game of basketball and the world of sports all of these years.
Hey there, Impaulsive viewer. If you like that clip, check out another one just somewhere around this video screen.